Hello, I'm Ollie and this is Criminally, where I talk about crime, pulp, horror, that kind of thing. Today, horror, I want to talk about two horror themed events I'm taking part in this month. So I've been so wrapped up in Jude on the Range, the Western reading event, which I am really, really enjoying, that I missed the fact that Kelsey at Slime and Slashers is also doing her Summer of Slashers read along this month. And I've never really read any slasher books, I don't think. So um, I've read a load of old, kind of serial killer books and things like that. But it feels like the slasher novel seems to be quite a modern thing, really. And I can't think of many books really that I would consider to be a slasher novel that I've read. So I'm really keen to get involved in this. And also, I've read a shitload of westerns and I'm a bit westerned out. So I thought I would even things up by reading some horror. So I've got a few books that I'm going to read for Kelsey's event. So I've got one hardback, and actually I have read this one before. So Endless Night by Richard Lehman, which I read years and years and years ago, which I believe Kelsey is a big fan of as well. So looking forward to that. And then I'm currently reading this book, The Final Women by Pardeep Adular. I hope I'm pronouncing your surname correctly, Pardeep. So Pardeep sent me a copy of this, and it's fantastic so far. I'm about halfway through. It opens with a brilliant prologue, which feels just like a Friday the 13th movie, and then kind of skips forward 30 years and talks about the four of the women who, were final girls in this slasher's sprees, if you like, who are banding together to try and get him because he's made a reappearance. So I'll probably do a full review of this in my Friday. What do I call it? I forgot what I call it. Small Press Fridays thread at some point, but I'm really, really enjoying it so far. And it's definitely given me a taste to read more slashers. So then on top of that, I've been having a look through other people's recommendations and also at Kindle Unlimited. And I think I'm going to take the leap and get a Kindle Unlimited subscription again for a little while at least. They're doing an offer where it's like a half price for 6 months. So I might do that. Anyway, the books I've got on my kind of short list of things I might read this month then are Cirque Berserk by Jessica Guess, Tastes Like Candy by Ivy Tholen, Hairspray and Switchblades by V. Castro, which I've been meaning to read for years, and Camp Slaughter by Sergio Gomez. So I've heard great things about all of those. Camp Slaughter, Andrew, it came from the page, talked about in a video today and said it was really good. So yeah, I think I will get that Kindle Unlimited subscription and definitely pick up a couple of those. So related then, so Alex, the Bookubus, is also doing at the end of, so the last weekend of June, a scary sleepover weekend, so 24th to the 26th of June. And I'll put links to both Kelsey's channel and Alex's channel in the description in case you're not following them already. You certainly should be if you like horror, because they're both fantastic. So there are 5 prompts for Alex's scary sleepover. And what I would say is Kelsey's event is also about watching slasher movies, so there's a bit of a crossover there as well. So the first one is the first prompt is pajamas, so read a cozy book. So these both my book choices for this are non-horror, but I'm going to read The Kids from Frame by Lisa Todd, which I bought recently for Garb August. So I loved the Kids of Fame series when I was a kid, so this is definitely going to be a cozy read for me. Next one then is popcorn, so read a popcorn book, so another trashy novelisation. So I've got Airport 77 by Michael Scheff and David Spector. So I love airplane disaster movies, and any sort of disaster movie is a pure popcorn movie in my opinion. So yeah, looking forward to reading that. And then spooky stories, so read a supernatural story. So I've hidden it away now. Oh no, I haven't, it's still here. So I've got this lovely collection of 100 ghost stories, so I will read a ghost story from this. Or I still haven't read Turn of the Screw by, I can't remember which James it was by now, either Henry James or M.R. James. I think it was M.R. James, wasn't it? So I still haven't read that, and I've got a collection of M.R. James short stories on my Kindle which I'm working my way through, so I may read Turn of the Screw instead. We'll see what I fancy when I get to the end of June. And then the other two prompts are, so Truth or Dare, watch a horror film from the decade you were born. So that will be the 1970s for me, because I'm old. I think I'm probably going to watch The Brood by David Cronenberg, because I haven't seen that for years, and I remember it being really, really good. So probably either The Brood or another early Cronenberg film, so maybe Rabid or something like that. And it's been a very long time since I've watched any Cronenberg, and I do love him. And then the final prompt is Pillow Fight, and the thing for that is to watch a slasher film. Now, it's Father's Day in a couple of days. I believe I will be getting, and I hope, fingers crossed, I'll be getting the Nightmare on Elm Street Blu-ray box set as a Father's Day gift. So I will be working my way through the Nightmare on Elm Street films and introducing my young and impressionable son to them. We'll see how he gets on with them. I think it'll be fine. So yeah, I will be, whatever Nightmare on Elm Street film I'm up to by next weekend is the one I will watch. So yeah, that's my picks for both of those events. As I say, if you're not following Alex or Kelsey, you really should be. So I will link to their channels. But yeah, I'm looking forward to those. I'm really enjoying Jude on the Range, but there's only so many westerns you can read. I'm learning before your nose gets too full of the stench of horse droppings and dust and tumbleweeds and shit like that. So yeah, let me know if you're taking part in either of those events or what you're going to be reading or watching. I'm thoroughly looking forward to them, especially the weekend one, because I don't think I've ever done like a themed weekend before, so we'll see how that goes. But it's a weekend that's fairly free for me, so I should be able to dive in and enjoy that. But yeah, let me know if you're participating, what you're going to be reading or watching. As always, thank you very much for watching this. Hope you're safe and well, hope you're really good stuff, and I will speak to you again soon. Cheerio.